Welcome to the MVP.
Es el podcast de Man's View.
You
Baby,
heard.
it's the Man's View podcast.
Yes,
When I got my
sir.
bracelet on, the powers is activated. I'm the Wablo Escobar. You know what I'm saying? We
I
good
feel
though.
I feel everybody know we back again to give you the
Yes,
podcast
sir.
that only we can give you. What it do, what's happening.
Man,
You know who we are. If this is your first time tuning in, you're gonna get to know us, man. We got a plenty catalog. You can go back for years now. Go back and go watch something. You know what I'm talking about? We got lots of good content you can check out. For the people that do know us, you already know we're gonna be talking some shit, swallowing some spit. But before we get into all that, book up. What didn't happen, man?
Oh man, ain't nothing happened, dog.
Okay.
Nothing transpired, just everything expired. You know what I'm saying? Normal light-skinned activity day. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, bi-weekly shit. You know, Manny and Petties. You know what I'm saying? Let her take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Boys feeling fresh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nail tech. 2 weeks ago, I didn't go on Tuesday. I went on Wednesday because people had just got back, right? So when I went up there, she was off, and I didn't know that. They take 2 days off. I know her for being off on Thursdays. So I went Wednesday, found out she wasn't there. I'm like, shit, man, I'm here now. Somebody get me right. So one lady that was there, she was like, oh, I've done your stuff before, you know. I was like, yeah. I was like, you know, she was like, do you want to wait for her? I was like, no, I'm here now. Like, if I don't do it now, I gotta wait until next week, Tuesday. I'm like, I'm here. You know what I mean? Let's just knock it out. And I was like, do you know what I need, how I need it? She said, yeah. I was like, all right now. All right. Cause people, I'm an asshole when it comes to service. All right. Mm-hmm. So I've stopped fucking with people for less. Okay. Like completely. Like if I walk into an establishment and you gave me service and you was trash, I won't even recognize you even if you say hello. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm acting like you invisible. I'm a dick. All right, to say the least. So I ride with my girl. You know, she typically does good on my manicures. You know what I'm saying? It's not my feet are complex. It's my toe that is complicated. You know what I'm saying? Like I require a certain type of technique and execution to alleviate pain for 2 weeks, right? Because it's like clockwork. So she doing whatever, and I'm like when she doing it, I can just tell, like, nah, she ain't got it. Mm-hmm. She ain't got the touch. She ain't got that touch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna just in about 4 days, I'm gonna start to feel what you should have taken care of. You got a little bit, but you ain't get a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't enough for a nigga like me. So when I was in there today, you know, my nail tech, Lorena, she was like, yeah, so she was like, you haven't had a manicure since I took care of you? Like, you haven't done your nails? You didn't do your nails while you were home? I was like, well, I did it in Colombia. And then I was like, about 2 weeks ago, I did it. And then she was just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know you was coming. I would have told you I'm not coming to work today. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry too, cause you know, I had to keep the same energy. Your coworker know what I tip. You know what I'm saying? Anything less than, you're gonna feel away. So I had to honor the same tip, even though you ain't deserved that. You ain't earned that. You know what I'm saying? But to prevent the side eye and shit like that, cause I've known them for years. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been here, they've always taken care of me. So I'm just like, man, and she was like, yeah, I can tell. She was like, I could tell. I was like, yeah, I could tell as soon as I left. Like, this ain't itchy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but yeah. So, you know, I did that today. I do have a gift that I was gifted. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Niggas might get in their feelings. Greg, I didn't purchase this for myself, brother. All right. I didn't purchase this for myself. I'm gonna be exclusive. You know what I'm saying? So Because he asked me for one when I was out there. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there in Colombia. So, you know, I got me a Colombian jersey.
Oh,
right?
Man.
I got me a soccer jersey. You know what I'm saying? However, the shout out to who got me that. You know what I'm saying? She knows who she is, and I appreciate it. In due time, you might be revealed, but not today. So, so, I don't have no sneakers that match that shit. So I was actually gonna go around today, and try to go to the mall and like just. I had the jersey in my bag so I could hold it to the sneakers, be like, yeah, nay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no close to, almost like it. No, I want exact. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple different hues of red in here, but I don't know what the fuck this blue is, and I can't find it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was great.
Nah, it's a blue because my light is, you know how the light is, but it's like it's not baby blue. It's like a more, I don't know. It's a different type of blue. So I got to figure out, you know what I'm saying? It's more likely I'm going to get a red sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find something for that. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't go because I was just tired. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go home. And I was supposed to do this technique today that I was trying to tell you about. I didn't get that done either because my boss let me down. You know what I'm saying? My man's let me down. He was supposed to, tell me where the building was, and he ain't do it this morning, so I missed out. And I'm gonna just do it next week Tuesday. So by that time, I'll be able to tell you how the experience was. But I'll tell you what it is. What it is called cupping. All right, that little Chinese thing where they put the glass bottles. On your body. I've seen ones where they heat the glass up and stuff like that. This one is they make like a small incision, I guess, under the cups themselves. And I know, right? Sounds crazy. So small incision under the cups, and still the same thing, like the suction, whatever they do, right? But this guy, they suck the bad blood out of your body. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to rejuvenate, re-energize. It helps with, cholesterol, uric acid, arthritis. Hell, it's your boy. My knees are shit. Your hypertension. I am on blood pressure, people. So I'm like, shit. You're telling me this will get my blood flowing a lot better. You know what I'm saying? That's dope too. And then, hey, I was also told I don't need it, but I'm just saying, like, it helps with the blood flow to, the passage area. You know what I'm talking about? We all know we'll get that. We all know we'll get the Jimmy Shimmy pumping. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you get that new blood in there. I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So it's supposed to take care of a lot of things for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, if I was there to talk to the physician today and stuff like that, I would have been able to give you guys a little bit more information and insight. But from the surface area, it's just supposed to, give you, make you feel more alive, more refreshed, you know what I'm saying, rejuvenated as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So how it was explained to me is, obviously people, we know how our blood flows. Like if we cut ourselves, our blood flows, right? Runs, whatever. They described the process of that like it looks like a gel instead. So I'm excited to see, you know what I'm saying, what it feel like, what it look like, and how I feel a couple days after.
I'd be cool with the cupping, but I don't want you to cut me open either.
Don't want to get cut. Yeah.
Why I need to get cut open?
Oh man, how they gonna get the bad blood out?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Chinese dude here. I haven't seen a Chinese dude here.
You're gonna come back scabby
small, man. It ain't like they about to, Grey's Anatomy you, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Old scabby back there. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, let's get a tattoo. Yeah, nigga, where you cut me last time? Same spot, dog. Yeah, just cut. Yep, right there. You know what I'm saying? They can't see it. Neither can I. We good. So, I'm the Chinese dude is out here is what they said. I don't think I've ever seen a Chinese dude out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? That to see what brought you out this way, brother. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, I'm gonna see what he says, and if that indeed is the best cupping for me. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody else do it don't mean that that's the best one that's catered to me. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'll have that discussion with him and go from there. But yeah, by next week, people, sometime I'd have had it done, or the day of that we record or something like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, yeah,
you see a dog bandage on me or something like that, just know it went down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell me how that shit worked, boys. I ain't gonna lie. I was all with it until you said, you know what I'm saying? You gonna
yeah, I know.
Hold up, man. Hold up, nigga.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Ain't nothing happened with me, so let's move on. Same shit.
Okay, brother.
Just winning Call of Duty games. That's all I'm doing. Clutching up, big shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I'm doing.
Oh yeah, man. I got y'all one last night. You know what I'm talking about? It's all good though.
Hey, that's all. You know what I'm saying? Just winning game. I mean, I was still alive. It was a little different. I mean, I was still alive on the game when you just killed the last person. I don't know if that's considered a clutch. I was alive and kicking. I was plating at the time. You was shooting at somebody.
I thought you was down. I thought you was gonna bleed out. I thought you was gonna bleed out.
I was trying to pick up AD. AD was down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got you. Well, people, just know, ain't no bitch in me. You know what I'm talking about? I saw my boy shooting. They tried to get me, y'all. They tried to get me. They tried to get me, dog. They had my gun on single shot like it was a sniper for some reason, not automatic. That nigga came around the corner with his AR, was bucking me, but I got expert precision, you know what I'm saying, on marksman with it. That head, you hit that head, don't hit the vest. I hit the head. That nigga dropped. You know what I'm talking about? I ran out the gas, put my plates on. I saw my boy Franz. I didn't even have full plates. I had 2 plates on me. I saw Franz shooting. I saw, that nigga was like, oh shit. And then I was like, man, ain't no hoeing me. Ain't no hoeing me. I jumped around the corner. I ain't know where the nigga was that was shooting him. I just started spraying. And we won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we won.
Man, yeah, that's the ins and out of what happened. You know what I'm talking about?
Pretty much.
Shout out, man.
Francis was a lot more difficult to secure. I give him that. You know what I'm talking about? He had to take out. Yeah, he had to take out 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga had to kill the nigga that ran in the cave on him. Then had to go out in the gas with no gas mask. Had to run up the stairs. The nigga had that high ground on him. You know, France was able to light that nigga up. The nigga fell. When he fell off the cliff, though, the nigga should die. But that ain't what happened. And then France went up to him. You know, we play with Black Noir people. I don't know if you know Call of Duty like that. But if you watch The Boys, y'all know who Black Noir is. That nigga on the game. So we run around whole black niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck Black Noir, nigga. Black niggas. We out there. And France put the finisher on that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? In the gas. Like, he could have died, too. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be cute. I was telling nigga, just shoot him before you die. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? But France want to be, he want to be a tactician.
You know
what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah, man, good time.
But anyway, let's move on to more pressing things and subjects.
Yeah.
RIP, YNG Cheese. That's Gilly's son, for everybody that don't know. Do you know his real name? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh shoot, man! Off the top of my head, no. Because even when Wallow posted, it was Cheese. I did see the name the other day. I just didn't go with it. I was just gonna refer to him respectfully as Gilly's kid. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it moving from there. But yeah, like Franz said, man, just at this time of dire feeling, you know what I'm saying? Just pray for the strength from whomever it is that you believe in. You know what I'm saying? They always say burying a child is, no parent should have to do that, and especially when it's due to senseless acts of violence. So just need to do better, people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Very unfortunate event, very unfortunate situation. The young man was only 25 years old. I do know that. Like, his life was just beginning for it to end so abruptly, So, especially with Wallow and Gilly, how they give back to the community. You know what I mean? Try to tutor the youths, put the guns down, stop the violence against your own people, try to, you know, guide and mentor these kids. And for it to be your own child that is a victim of the same things that you preach against, it's tough, man. It's really tough. So, you know, it's not just because this is, you know, for anybody who experiences this in the world, man, you know, my sympathies are with you. And I pray for your strength, you know what I'm saying? But obviously these guys are entertainers in the limelight, carry a certain name and, you know, celebrity status. So obviously more people are inclined to know about their recent developments. And again, just very unfortunate. And my condolences to, you know, all those that are affected by his loss. So,
yeah. So, I mean, I echo that sentiment. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? It happened a little bit after we did the podcast last week. So, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get to touch on that. Also, today, while we in this same mood, man, prayers up to Bronny James. He said he was practicing yesterday and went into cardiac arrest. We're shooting this on Tuesday, July the 25th. And they said on the 24th he was practicing with USC and passed out on the court. You know what I'm saying? He's in stable condition is what they're saying, and hopefully everything works out for the best. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up for him. So, man, what you got, Book? Well,
shoot, man, same thing, man. Just I don't know, man. It's a lot of weird stuff going on around with these athletes and their heart conditions all of a sudden, man. Like I don't know what it is, you know. Luckily, the two that we have seen in the recent time has not resulted in a casualty. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a testament not only to I think that is a testament to the medical advancements and the people that you have on your staff at the time in which something actually occurs. So shout out to the studies of, you know, these doctors, these trainers, nurses, anybody in the medical field that, you know, play a significant role in, you know, cardiology and things of that magnitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, the heart is vital. You know what I mean? I know what they say, man. Like, yeah, if you go brain dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not wake up again. If your heart stops, you're definitely not. So, you know, those are two of the most important organs that we have. And they're also the most delicate. So shout out to anybody in that field. And I'm glad that, you know, he wasn't by himself training, working out at the time, that there were people around. You know, like they say with Kobe, man, bitch, you weren't with me shooting in the gym. I'm glad somebody was with him shooting in the gym or whatever drills they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And the quickness that they had to notify the proper individuals if they were not on site already. So, you know, shoot, what DeMar Hamlin, right? That was the first one. Mm-hmm. You know, that was scary because we all saw it happen. You know, I don't even want to envision what, you know, Bronny's situation was like. You see what I'm saying? So, it's tough, man. It just it's tough. It's tough, man. It makes me like, when I heard about it, I don't know why my mind went to, you know, A&K all the way. Six Man shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For people not familiar with that movie, great movie. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Basketball movie. You know what I'm saying? With Marlon Wayans and I forget my old boy. I forget my dudes. There you go. Thank you. A different world, people, if y'all don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great movie, but you know, you see in that movie how he experienced, you know, heart trauma. You know what I'm saying? Went into cardiac arrest and things like that, man. You just don't want to see that. You don't want to hear about that, man. I want everybody to have a long lasting life. And again, you know, prayers up to him. Speedy but successful recovery. And you know, out to, you know, the James family as well. You know what I'm saying? So I know they you know, more than likely they're going through it. I'm pretty sure Bron is taking it a different type of way because, you know, his whole, as he's alluded to and said publicly, you know, he want to play with his son.
Mm-hmm.
So hope this doesn't deter those plans. But if they do, man, hey, it's God's will, man. You know what I'm saying? Something bigger and better for you. So hopefully you bounce back and you can resume your career, young man, because I would love to see what you got to give to the game.
Gotcha. Because I think DeMar Hamlin gonna play this year, right? I think he's good, right? Yeah. So it's not
he's clear to return.
Not a sentence that his career is over.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they get him right back in the health, I mean, he's good to go. So you know what I'm saying? We praying the same thing happens to him. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's getting a little bit better news, man. I was happy to hear this, man. My boy Magic Johnson is now owner of an NFL team. You heard about that?
Which one?
Y'all rival, the Washington Commanders.
Redskins. What Commanders or whatever?
Yeah.
Commanders.
Magic Johnson's ownership group won the bid. And they are now owners of the Washington Commanders.
That's all you gonna win because them niggas suck.
Yeah, man. I think he has a part ownership of the Lakers. I think it's like a slim ownership thing that he has.
I can see that.
And then he owns parts of the Dodgers.
That's
three teams. Like
he getting money.
He brings winning to wherever
he getting money. I don't know about winning. He getting money.
He bring winning.
Lakers was already established.
Lakers won.
Lakers were already established though as winners.
Dodgers won.
Winning. Dodgers win. Yeah.
Dodgers won. And guess who else gonna win?
The hell it will. Hey, bro. It don't even matter. Hell of high water. Them niggas ain't winning shit over there. Them niggas is cursed. You can change your name. You need to change location. You need to uproot them out of DC and put them somewhere else. Then maybe y'all win something. But them grounds is cursed, bro. Them grounds is cursed. It ain't gonna work.
That boy, man.
But shout out to him, man. Shout out to him getting that paper. Shout out to him getting that paper. I ain't mad at him.
A couple of them that wanted that team. You know what I'm saying? I know Diddy was talking about it. I think Bob Johnson and was it Tyler Perry? I think was talking about. It was a whole bunch of billionaires and stuff that was talking about trying to own an NFL team. Or was that the Panthers? That might have been when the Panthers was up for sale. I don't know. But shout out to them. Magic is on that thing. So I got a question for you. The body of work. Jordan has now sold his majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets. Who is the better executive?
Man, it wasn't a question. Jordan was never in the conversation.
I just wanted to see.
The nigga drafted Sean Mays. The nigga drafted Kwame Brown. He drafted Adam Morrison.
You better not say nothing about Kwame Brown. He gonna bring Mama's cooking to you.
Boy, look here, man. He can bring the kitchen, the porch, and the stool, nigga. I don't give a fuck. He got his money.
On that one.
Man, whatever, bro. I don't eat home cooking, nigga. I'll go out to the restaurant. You feel me? That boy crazy. No, I don't care, bro.
Okay, no problem.
I wasn't good as a basketball player, respectfully. Not by NBA standards.
I just thought it was something good to see, but okay. So you got him as not good at all as executive. I just want to make sure.
That boy the worst, man.
Okay. Too easy. I agree. That
boy the worst. I mean, shit. I thought Isaiah Thomas was bad. He ain't as bad as that nigga. That nigga Jordan something else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think about the people that have transitioned into management roles inside of the league, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not too sure what Alonzo Mourning's role is with the Heat, but it's a prominent role, right? You have Magic Johnson, as you said. You got Jerry West, probably is the best. You know what I'm saying? Not as far as a talent standpoint and building a team, I would give that to Jerry West all day. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the moves outside of basketball, definitely Magic got that tied up hands and feet. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People forget about Bird at times, which they shouldn't. Danny Ainge. He's made some great deals. You know what I'm saying? He swung the deal to get them whatever banner that was in Boston with KG and Ray Allen coming. So I mean, Jordan just hasn't had the success as some of his peers, you know what I'm saying, and one-time rivals. So I can't Can't give you the nod, bro. Can't give you the nod. You terrible. You terrible at that.
Okay. So you gonna have some people mad at you, but hey, it's the truth. The truth is true.
All right, man. You got a good tank top, nigga. You got a good tank top. You know what I'm saying?
Man, talking about Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge still over there with the Celtics, right?
He in Utah.
Oh, he in Utah. Okay, so
He in
we
Utah
can't blame
because
him
I sure as hell wouldn't seen this deal coming if he was there.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
Can't blame him for that one. Jalen Brown, $304 million Supermax for 5 years.
Never.
Hey, I don't see it, but hey,
bro, in what world? In
how
what
much
world?
they paying Jason Tatum?
He ain't eligible yet, so he's still like making 170 or something like that. Yeah.
When is he eligible?
Next season.
Boy, you know how happy I'd be if I was Jason Tatum?
Oh, this what y'all giving that nigga? Or whatever they allowing. He getting the max. He getting the multi-max.
Mm-hmm.
That boy getting the multi-max, man. Like, cause bro, first of all, hey people, shout out to our non-sponsor, Bing Bear. I'm eating frozen yogurt. I'm lactose intolerant, but I'll take this for the team. You know what I'm saying? Which is me, myself, and I. So it's good as shit, man. I gotta have that. Gotta have that. It's like crack. You know what I'm saying? Never had crack, but if crack is this, nigga, I want it all the time. So back to Jalen Brown. He played better when they played Golden State, true. But he also had bad games during that series in the NBA Finals on the big stage. Then, pretty much since then, it's been up and down in Boston where he doesn't like the fans. He don't feel that the team, the organization believes in him. He's always in trade rumors, right? It's been like the last 3 seasons. Nigga, why would you stay?
For $304 million.
Bro,
I'm staying too.
I get that. Niggas do signing trades every day, B. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? Why would you stay somewhere where you are not happy? Now you got more of a target on your back. Now you're going to be even more scrutinized than you were before, nigga, because they looking at this like, nigga, you better make $60 million a year, nigga. You best produce. You best bring a ring and things. Bro, you just, come on, man. I would have took a D. I would have took a, hey, man, take a little bit off the tie. I don't want all the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Give me 5 years, 260. You know what I'm saying? Even that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But the way these niggas is throwing out money in the NBA, nigga, like, I'll put in the group chat, man. Everybody like they fucking blind. What jerseys this nigga selling? You know what I'm saying? What sneaker deal he got? What commercials this nigga on? What accolades? Nigga is a 2-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA. I mean, help me understand what the fuck is going on for you to get that type of bread, my dude. I'm not shitting on the young man getting his paper. I don't want nobody to take the hate for non-realistic facts, okay? I'm being honest. Because if that nigga was on Orlando, I would have threw, man, shit, bro. I would have got on a plane today and flew down there and talked to them niggas at Disney. You feel me? That nigga ain't worth it. That nigga ain't worth 300 mil. Now, he might perform and live up to the contract, but he need multiple rings. They got to get at least 2 rings within them 5 years for that to be justified. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't keep losing. And I don't think they're going to win this year either. I don't think they're going to win this year because I think Marcus Smart was the heart of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clearly, they don't know. Boston don't handle pressure well at all. You know what I'm saying? Who's the leader of that team now?
I thought it's still Tatum to me.
Nah, he the best player. He ain't a leader though. Yeah. So man, I'm glad the brother got his money because a lot of niggas don't see money like that. But I was doing some research, and I want to tell you how much niggas was making back in the day. All right. Who had the first $1 million contract? All that shit. The first $1 million contract was Moses Malone and Bill Walton. That was back in 79, 80. Okay. Larry Bird became the first player to make $5 million, in which he actually made $7 million in 91, 92. Magic was the first person to earn 10 million or more in 94-95. Patrick Ewing, the first to earn 15, 95-96. Y'all see where I'm going, people? This shit just ballooning.
Is this a year per year?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just their salary that year.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, or maybe this is their contract. I'm not too sure. This just says salary. Michael Jordan, the first one with 20 million. And then it exceeded 30. Steph Curry became the first person to hit a $200 million contract. All right. So he broke that barrier. All right. Then Dame Dollar is the first person that's going to make 60 million, which kicks in 26. All right. But I'm looking at this shit and I'm just like, bro, who paid these niggas? Who paying these niggas? Where you getting this money from? But you see the names on that list. We talking all of those names listed, all of them listed, top 75 players of all time, according to, you know, the media and people who voted for the shit. You got multiple all-stars, people who have actually been, even if they did or did not win MVP, they were in the running. Top 5, top 3, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Bro, what have you done? I'm talking Olympic gold medalists. You see what I'm saying? Dame got a whole sneaker line. So if people want to be like, well, Dame ain't win nothing. Dame got sneakers. Dame got sales. Dame sell them jerseys. Dame got music. Dame everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Dame got a signature.
Dame is kind of the equivalent to AI. Like he puts the city on his back and he goes to work every night.
That is a fact.
That's how I look. That's how I view Dame. He don't, whether he win or not, he go out there and he
solidified.
He all-star every year. He put on.
Solidified.
And I'm honestly glad he getting up out of there because he gonna get a lot more respect getting up out of there. But
eventually, if they let that nigga go, shit,
I wouldn't let him go.
Oh, I'm in no rush to trade him. Nigga, just trade that nigga to the Knicks. Don't even sell him to Miami. Miami ain't that move. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't like the fit in Miami. I'd rather him. But if he goes to the Knicks, then your whole Jalen Brunson thing, like that don't make sense either. You would have to include Jalen Brunson in whatever deal you send back to, you know, Portland. But they got that treasure trove of picks. So that's why I'm like, nigga, y'all got the assets to get them niggas what they want, what they looking for. Yeah, I like Jalen Brunson in New York too. I'm sorry, Daddy. Your son got to go to Portland though. We need Dame time in the Garden. You feel me? I think that pushes them to go over the hump more than fucking Porzingis and 5 years, $304 million for Jaylen Brown does. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, man. I'm happy again that the brother getting his money because a lot of niggas they get shorted in their careers. I just think it's for your performance does not meet the bill. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'd have been cool 260. You know what I'm saying? 300 just nigga for you to be the first. Not the first, nigga. I'm talking about. You should have told them niggas, no, give me $299. You know what I'm saying? $299. Don't give me the 3. $299 is good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
I was just watching this thing with Austin Rivers yesterday or the day before, and he was talking about how the league is messed up right now. He said you either getting the veteran minimum or you getting a max contract. He said if you look at some of the mid-level people that should be making mid-level money, they're making veteran minimums. Then he said if you see like the high-end minimum people, they're making maximum contract. He's like, this shit don't make sense. He's like, some of these players is making too much money. There's no middle. There's either you max or you low. He said
either you the cream of the crop or you the burnt corn at the bottom. Yeah. Which one?
It was crazy. He just said that, and then I saw today that Jaylen Brown got 300 something million. I was like, God, dog.
Like, dude, for real, who you paying? The CBA that just can't, nigga, who you paying? Yeah. At the same time, you got to still be able to operate, bro. Like, I don't know what the niggas is about to be charging in Boston, especially when Jason Tatum get his contract. Oh, them tickets is about to be triple.
You got to pay him.
You got to make it back some type of way.
You got to. So we gonna see how this work out. But good Lord, if I was Jason Tatum, I'd be so happy. Like, thank God, because if they paying this nigga this, You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my money. You know what I'm talking about? I'm getting paid. You hear me?
Oh, you paying the second best nigga?
Hey,
3? Oh.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't come to me unless it start at 350, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's the starting point.
Sometimes when I think of the Celtics, I think of Jason Tatum, then Marcus Smart, then Jaylen Brown. Like that's just in my head. That's how it be going. So, hey, sometimes I even think of what's Al Horford. Shoot. Hey,
now you want to be real? You want to be real? Mm-hmm. Half the time, I be thinking Derek White before Jaylen Brown. You want to be real? Even though that nigga line start way back here.
Disrespectful, boy.
That nigga, he disrespected himself. Just cut that shit off, man. Cut that shit off. You will never see me like that. Ever. My shit ain't bad like that. But nigga, if it was, I would never. That Stephen A. Smith shit, no sir. I got too much pride for myself. Too much respect to go outside looking like that. Take it off, nigga. Take it all off. You know, take it all off. Like when nigga had me at the barbershop, I told a nigga shave, right? With the razor, right? Nigga had the nerve to hold up the mirror to let me check it. I'm like, nigga, did you get all the hair? You know what I need a mirror for, brother? You know what I'm saying? Are your eyes broke? Like, come on, man. It's a shave. It ain't no line up. Like, you can't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Can't fuck it up.
Like you, man.
Hey, bro. Can't fuck it up. But that's for crazy.
Let's see. I got one last thing, man. And then whatever you got from there. Have you heard about this Just Hilarious story that's going on right now?
No.
Okay, because supposedly this is what I gathered. If I forgot, sue me. I'm not the end all be all on all this stuff. I halfway pay attention. I don't be paying attention a lot. I kind of get what I get and I'm gone. But what happened was supposedly a trans woman, make sure I say this correct, was on line talking about women think they have being a woman sold up, having a period. They said they don't have a lockdown on having a period, basically saying they're women, they're just as much a woman as women are.
Okay.
And then so Just Hilarious came out and said, basically, this is stupid. What are you talking about? And yes, we have periods. That's what makes us women. Like, basically, we women, what is y'all talking about? She said a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. You know how Just Hilarious be talking. You know what I'm saying? Kind of want to get your opinion on this aspect. I talked about this with my wife a little bit, and I mean I'm gonna talk about it. We got to talk about some of this stuff, man. We got to talk about it. So instead of beating around the bush, we got to literally and figuratively, we got to get into this, man. The book just walked off on me. Okay.
No, I was turned off.
Okay.
My Xbox connected to the internet. It was messing up the, you know what I'm saying?
I honestly think it's better if you hear what Just Hilarious said. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Let me look it up real quick.
On real women, because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. How do we gatekeep something that we were never really included in?
Oh shit! There's somebody else jumped in there. Hold up. I hate when people be stitching stuff together.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? I just watched this thing earlier.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be
there. That's what was said. I wish I could find the initial thing that was said, but I don't know who this person is to even look it up to see. But yes, that's what happened. Oh, hold up. Found it.
The audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello.
Okay. That was what was said at first, and then that's why Just Hilarious responded to it. Kind of want to get your opinion on how you feel about this.
I'm gonna tread softly. Not only for the topic at hand, but I know her. I know her love interest. I know the dude that she dating. Like, actually know her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was my roommate.
I remember
for about a year or so out here. So I know him. He hit me up. He got on the game. France was on the game.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Whoa."
Yeah. Don't say too much. But yeah. Look at it. They're going to end that and kick your ass off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it went, right? So, yeah, that's my boy. Not going to say his name, but if y'all been on the gram, she just threw that nigga a birthday party. They was on the yacht. You know what I'm talking about? Shipping champagne, living a good life on whatever fucking coast, the seas that they was in, right? But that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I understand exactly what she is saying, right?
Which she? Just Hilarious?
Yes, Jess. The quote unquote biological. You know what I'm saying? Or what we call them genetic. Biological. I don't know. I don't know. Man. Yeah, it's throwing me off because I would consider biological as the creation, and I would call the genetic coming out the womb as, you know what I mean? But that it don't mean the same thing. So it's confusing as fuck to the norms. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So for me, I don't understand the terminology of what I'm supposed to say when I'm supposed to say it. So a lot of times when I say it sounds like I'm being disingenuous or I'm trying to be offensive because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just really don't. I'm not in that field of play, so I don't catch balls. I'm playing. Y'all know the humor's coming, man. Y'all know what's coming, man. I don't mean nothing by it. So, but I understand what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you pretty much? I think she's saying like, how do you want to rally? It's a touchy subject for people that are involved of the other community. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you will have women who feel the way that they feel being born woman. Not being born feeling like you were meant to be a woman, but actually physically enduring the changes, the hormonal experiences, things like that, right? Of a woman at birth. I think she was a little bit harsh in her delivery, saying we birth y'all. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Like I probably would have, you know, but I understand she's riled up. She gonna speak her mind. You know what I'm saying? Again, we all know how Jess Hilarious talks, how she speaks, how she thinks for the most part. So she gonna sound how she sound. You know what I'm saying? And also, she from Baltimore. She up there. You know what I'm saying? So they a little different, just like New York women. They a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't personally, me looking from the outside, from the inside out, outside in, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take offense to anything she said because I understand her language. You know what I'm saying? And she's just saying, pretty much, give me my respect as a real woman, not a person who has transitioned into, you know, this gender. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He should be coming back, y'all.
There we go. Depending on when certain people transition, you know what I mean? Not everybody is 5-6 years old. Some people are in their 20s when they do their procedure to identify as such. Of course, now with the pronoun era and things like that, you can identify yourself as, I guess, whatever. I'm not too sure. Again, it's too much to understand, people. I don't even think a fucking book would help me understand. You know what I'm saying? It's just too goddamn much. But yes, to I don't want to be.
Let me jump in there.
Offline, I could say probably what I want to say freely, but I understand exactly what Jess Hilarious is saying. And I would be more inclined to side with that side of the playing field as opposed to the other that, you know, again, she makes valid points. I don't know what points that you could possibly make that would rival the facts of the situation, which is she was born as such, born in that gender, not made into the gender. So, I mean, I think that it's respect given both ways, but I think there should be a higher level of respect for those who have, that are who they are. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, paved the way for you to know what a woman is like, what a female is, how to act, how to engage, how to look, you know. There's obviously, I just think, you know what I'm saying? Like when people say you come into the league and you want to pay homage, just do that. Just do that. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is going to question anything that you do or anything of the sort. I just think that there's a level of respect that should be had, and it should be unwritten. And you should never try to compare yourself to them at all at any point in time. Yes, you can identify as such, but you shouldn't compare yourself. It's not the same. It's not the same, and it never will be the same.
I feel you, boy. Let's just say this. Okay, I marry a woman. I'm coming to their house because I'm joining a family. When I join a family, I'm going to come in with a level of respect that I know I want to join your family. I want to have a good rapport with you. Accept me in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to come in there with an entitled attitude. Like, I'm in the family now. Like, what you gonna do? I'm not gonna come in there like that. Like, y'all ain't got the Williams sold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Williams now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Now, I understand. I understand you feel like you was a woman, so you transitioned over into that. I understand that.
No harm.
Yours led with a feeling. That's who they already are. So I would respect who was that. Plus, your mama birthed you. I mean, it's a lot of things that make them a woman. And I just think it's a level of respect that you should come with a woman. Like, okay, I think they good enough because I don't hear no women bashing y'all, like saying that women seem pretty accepting. Matter of fact, ain't nobody say nothing to me that I thought was some bullshit when Caitlyn Jenner got the Woman of the Year award. I thought it was some bull. I thought that was disrespectful to the motherfucker to women. But hey, it is what it is. You ain't hear women saying nothing. They kind of left it alone. I just think it's a level of. I agree with Book. It's a level of respect that should be shown to them.
Yep.
Because that's who you trying to be. When you got an OG, you pay respect to the OG. you new to this. You know
OG, original girl.
You don't even. And to me, it's crazy when you start.
I like that.
About, they got the gatekeepers of a period. Okay. Yeah. Basically,
I'll never know what it feels like.
I mean, from what I heard is they could take hormones and they could bleed too. But you got to take something for that to happen. This is just God's. This is them. They got to do that.
Who would willingly though? According to what I see, like even on IG when they be making their little, the ladies be making their little things about their periods, how it feels, the hormonal changes. Who want to sign up for that shit?
Some people want to feel every aspect of that. I'm not here to judge that. I'm not here to judge that part. To me, to each his own. I can't understand that shit. But I think it should be a level of respect shown to women. You don't come in here talking
women who don't want no period.
This, that, and the third. You come in here entitled. Motherfuckers ain't got to make room for you like they've been making. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Right. And I understood what Jess was saying, even though how you said her delivery is a little harsh, but I understand exactly what she was trying to say. And plus, if you just know women from the East Coast, man, they just talk rough. Like
passionate.
Yeah.
Passionate. Passionate speakers. Passionate speakers.
So I don't think she meant nothing by it. She was trying to get a point across, and she came up and she said it passionately. It is what it is. But it's the truth. I feel the same way. I echo her sentiment, man. I have nothing against trans people and people that want to do that. To each its own. You do your thing. But when it's a lot of stuff that be happening, a lot of this, that, and the third. There's a lot of confusion going on. And when when shit don't make sense, it don't make sense. Like you're not about to piss on me and tell me it's raining and I got to go along with it or I'm gonna get in trouble because shit don't make sense to me. It just is what it is. I'm not against nobody. You do your thing. I'm never gonna hate nobody that do it. Some shit just don't make sense to me. And the biggest thing was, you remember when Malik Yoba went to the Breakfast Club?
Yeah,
when he was trying to justify the stuff he was doing or whatever. First off, don't give a fuck if that's what you want. That's what you choose to do. Do your thing, Chief. You didn't have to go and do a whole interview and bring trans women with you and all that stuff. And then they was all confusing. Listen to the interview. Nobody made no goddamn sense. So it's like, teach his own. You do you. I'm not mad at it. I don't care. I don't care what who a straight nigga is fucking with. I could care less. So I don't care who you doing it with. It doesn't matter to me. But all this pronoun stuff and all that stuff is getting too damn confusing. You don't walk around with a sign on your shirt that say what pronoun you is so I can address you the correct way. Don't get mad when a motherfucker address you wrong. I don't know you, motherfucker. Like,
hello.
I mean, it's just a lot of shit that's just stupid. That's a lot of confusing. And I met some people that was in the LGBT community, and most of them that I meet ain't with that pronoun bullshit. They like, this shit don't make sense. It's like, we ain't like that. We don't subscribe to that. This shit don't make sense. I was like, thank you. I thought I was the only one. Huh?
It's that new generation of
it's a lot people. Of stuff. But these are like, I teach every week, and I come across people that's in the LGBT community, and even them, they younger people. They like, yeah, we don't subscribe to that. Like, just it's fine. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. It's fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, thank you. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody, first off. And I don't care who you messing with or who you choose to sleep with. That I could care less. I'm not doing it with you. But some of this stuff just don't make sense. You're not gonna get mad at me because I think a woman that was born a woman, I think they got rights to womanhood more than somebody that feel like this. It just is what it is. I'm sorry about that if it ruffles some feathers. I don't mean it as no harmful way, nothing malicious. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out Just Hilarious. Work on your delivery, girl. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cancel your ass. I ain't got nothing going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to you though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I don't think most people in the world is not trying to be harmful, not trying to be malicious. We want to understand. But when stuff is so convoluted and so it's this, that, and if this happens, then that happens, it's like, man, you turn a lot of people off that want to understand your plight, but you making it too fucking confusing. Even what's the girl that she was a singer and she was talking about she wanted to be known as them and they, and then Demi Lovato. She came out and said that, and then she had to make another press conference to say, you know what, don't even worry about it. The shit too confusing for me to even explain it to people. Like, it's like, come on, let's think about this stuff.
It's a fad, the trend. Like, people just hopping bandwagons. They just arrive for the long, along for the ride. But it's stuff like that, man. That's why I just don't. I take shit serious, but that's shit I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
and we try to stay, man. And we usually try to stay away from that kind of topics and stuff like that. We don't usually talk about that kind of stuff. Yeah, because we want to be respectful, and I always want to come off respectful. I don't ever want to be disrespectful to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But this was a trending topic this week, and so I felt like we had to talk about it. I ran low on topics, so that's what came out. Book, do you have anything I missed this week, man?
It is what it is. Nah, man, I got a video that I have on my phone that I show to certain people. You know, it's not parts of what I've shown on the podcast, but this is Columbia.
Dancing around butt ass naked. You know what I'm talking about?
I got that too, but I ain't recorded. Let me stop, dog. Let me stop, man. But I ain't gonna act like it ain't never happened in life. You know what I'm talking about? You ladies, man, when you in your relationships with your lady, niggas do shit that niggas wouldn't tell you. You see what I'm saying? As your boys or, you know, an audience. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna act like I ain't never did something for my lady. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never hit him with the true lies. You know what I'm talking about? She pressed the little tape recorder on me. That's slowly. Like, nah, ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. I love that movie, man. I'm gonna watch that. But yeah, no, you know, the lady friend that I kicked it with while I was out there, you know, I have a video that, you know, a tasteful release, you know what I'm saying, that I put together and compiled that she can, you know, show to whomever, you know what I'm saying. I guess cat's out the bag, fuck it, y'all. I went out there for a lady. So little interest, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure they understood, they knew that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, why else would I be out there, man? I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so your boy the Wobbler Escobar was outside. You know what I'm talking about? I had a great time. So shout out to her. She brought me this jersey. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hey, she got one for me and my daddy. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy because we went in there looking for something for Greg. I was like, shit, let me find something for my boy. He want a jersey, and they just didn't have a size. So she was like, well, you want one? I was like, she was like, I want to get you one. I was like, sure, I ain't gonna say no. You want to get one? Let me try them on. You know what I'm talking about? It's my size, Greg. You know what I'm saying? She was like, what about your dad? I was like, shit, yeah. You want to get him one? She was like, I want to get my father-in-law one. You call that nigga father-in-law? Shout out to you. All right, bet. So got him one too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. She's different. Obviously, she's international. But
she alien or something? Like
nah, just.
He said she different. She a woman, nigga. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Like, it's hard for me to explain half the time in words. Like I could say how I feel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to explain her individually. That I struggle with because it's very different, you know what I'm saying, in a very extravagant type of way for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a thrill, it's not a rush, it's nothing like that. Like, oh man, Book is just on a high, he going through a little phase. No, I'm not. Anybody that knows me, shit, a lot of shit changed for me going through my divorce. You know what I'm saying? Just my outlook in general. A lot of things changed about me, my attitude, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I interact with, you know, other ladies, and who I actually give my time to. I don't waste my time. I just in general, I don't want to make this all about like my ex-wife or anything like that, because it's not. It's just like throughout my life, ways that I would just give so much willingly when I should have scaled back. Things that I've ignored that I would still pursue. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm at a point where age ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just the life lessons that I've gone through and knowing what my worth is and allowing somebody to see that in me without having to even say a word. You see what I'm saying? That's what I feel. Guess I found the words. That's what I feel from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just actually enjoying one another's company, doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? To have a good time don't cost money, man. Y'all saw me, man. We was down at the river. Had a fucking blast, and I ain't even go swimming. I just fell in that bitch. That was a 10 of a 10 for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, who can elevate your spirits by just being in your presence? And that's what I feel her. You know what I'm saying? So, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm far away, but it don't matter what relationship I'm in, I'm far away. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. But yeah, man, everybody that I've shown the video, they was like, respectfully to anybody involved, they've never seen me this fucking happy in life ever. And I don't know. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Hey, truthfully agree. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully agree. Or if I have been, I can't remember when. Been a long ass time since I've actually felt like that. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I enjoy where I am. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the things in my life, who's in my life, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And just going through the motions, man. So, you know, hey, man, when you ain't looking, that's when it finds you. I guarantee. I promise you that. Promise you that. Shit just sneak up on you, man. And it's up to you to listen. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to listen and capitalize on an opportunity if it's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ignore their blessings because, you know, I think about that, man. They be talking about how Jesus will come back and reincarnate himself as a bum on a train or something like that and ask for $1 and see if somebody give it to him. I believe in stuff like that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? At stoplights here in Killeen when we're home, like Popeyes, that intersection, Popeyes and McDonald's. What is that? Fort Hood? Yeah, whatever road that. I think that's Fort Hood. Yeah. Typically that's where they gather. You know what I'm saying? If I'm 10 cars back from you holding up your sign asking for whatever, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to, hey, my man, hey, my lady, come to me. But if I'm like the first or second car and you right there, I'll roll down the window and give you $5, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever I got on me, you know what I'm saying? So I do believe in that, man. So I don't do it because I think it's Jesus reincarnated or something like that, or it's a test. I do it out of human compassion and generosity. You know what I'm saying? If I got it to give, I give it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selfish like that by no means. So that's it, people. That's it, man. So yeah.
I'm with you, man. I believe in energy, man. Putting out good energy, man. You receive that back. You know what I'm talking about? I had a couple people be like, man, don't give them no money. You know what I'm saying? They scamming. So what? I didn't give it to them because of that. I don't give a fuck what they do with this after I give it to them. It is what it is. I feel good. I gave out that type of energy. So that's all I'm on, man. Yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for them if they need it, but more importantly, I'm doing it for I want to receive good energy back. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to you, but I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah.
You know
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is for sure, man. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to this podcast, man. We take you all around the world and back. Follow us on Instagram at the MVP_podcast, where all things and awareness is made aware of to you and unbeknownst to the other people who don't follow us. That's your job. That's why we say sub and share the link in bio. Okay? Email us at MansViewPodcast. I think I said something wrong. Did I say that right? In my mind, it sounded like I said email us at Manscast Podcast.
Right. I thought you said it right.
Damn. I won't know till listen back, y'all. Email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com. It's the dairy, y'all. When I get dairy in my system, it's a foreign substance. I ain't supposed to have that shit. That's why I said a road long and all this shit. I've been slipping up with words in this motherfucking show. Y'all gonna hear it. I ain't drinking. It's the yogurt. So follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MV Podcast Gaming. Maybe one day we'll actually record some of these wins when we get in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see for yourselves how we giving it up. But until the man himself chooses to turn on the lights, cameras, and action, you ain't never gonna know what's happening until we tell you. So
sometimes I be in and out, so I'm like, why I record for an hour when I ain't gonna be on here this damn long? But I just start doing it. Every time I get on, we gonna press record. Just make sure we get on, tell your friends, log on, record. Just tell them.
Okay.
It might only be an hour, 30 minutes. I mean, it might be however long I'm on. It is what it is.
Hey man, typically we get a win.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been another week. MVP. We'll see y'all next week. Holla at y'all. Peace out.
Pray for me. Pray for boy. Do everything I